from now, but we are getting in some details of day 2 of India's second phase of vaccination drive, and going across to these pictures live on your screen of Dr. Harsh Vardhan and his wife Nutan, who are in fact all set to get the vaccine against COVID-19. Dr. Harsh Vardhan on several occasions had spoken about the fact that when he becomes eligible, he is going to take a shot. Remember, he is actually a doctor by profession. He's an ENT specialist, but he has not been practicing for a while now. And it is for this very reason he wanted to wait it out and start and take the vaccine when his time would come, is what he had said. He is above the age of 60 and that makes him eligible to get a shot against COVID-19. He said in the past as well that he will take it when he becomes eligible. In the first phase of vaccination, the doctors were getting the shot. Since he was not a practicing doctor, he had clarified he would not take the shot. He's always been an ENT specialist and has practiced for many years in the national capital. However, today he's taking the shot along with his wife Nutan, who's just sitting next to him. And that is Dr. Harsh Vardhan, Union Health Minister, taking the shot of COVID-19 against COVID-19 at a hospital in Delhi. So Dr. Harsh Vardhan along with his wife Nutan are taking the first dose of COVID-19, and this is happening at Delhi's Heart and Lung Institute. He is taking a shot against COVID-19. It is expected that there would be other ministers as well in the government who would in fact go ahead and take it. A couple of them have done it already. Amit Shah, we know, the Union Home Minister has done it. Also, the Vice President of the country have taken the shot, of course, this after Prime Minister Modi kicked off the drive yesterday early morning when he took the shot at Delhi's AIIMS. We have Dr. Harsh Vardhan along with his wife Nutan taking the shot right now at Delhi's Heart and Lung Institute. Dr. Harsh Vardhan has been a practicing doctor for a while now, but in fact he stopped practice a couple of years ago, and that's the reason why he said that he would not take the shot in the first phase of the drive that saw the inoculation of healthcare workers and frontline workers. He had said that since he was not practicing and he was not in active practice, he would not take the vaccine shot then. He would take it when the drive would start for those above the age of 60, and it is for this reason that Dr. Harsh Vardhan along with his wife Nutan, you can see that on your screen, these are pictures live on your screen right now of Nutan, the wife of Dr. Harsh Vardhan, and Dr. Harsh Vardhan taking the first dose of COVID-19. They'll take the second dose like everybody else after 28 days. This is the second phase of the vaccination drive in the country against COVID-19, in which 27 crore Indians, those above the age of 60 and those above the age of 45, will be getting the shot against COVID-19. Aishwarya is getting us more details on that. Aishwarya, Dr. Harsh Vardhan, above the age of 60, along with his wife, have also once again waited for their turn and are getting the shot today.
Well, you know, in fact, Dr. Harsh Vardhan and his wife Nutan entered the hospital, and then they did the registration, and after the registration, both of them are now sitting. The nurses have told his wife about the entire process of the vaccination. They have also been told about the 30-minute observation which will take place after the vaccination is done. The vaccination of Nutan, who is the wife of Dr. Harsh Vardhan, Union Health Minister, will take place now, and Dr. Harsh Vardhan is waiting for his turn. Her vaccination, in fact, has been done. She's waiting now, and she's also been told about the half-an-hour observation process which will now take place. The nurses, in fact, explained the entire process. They also told her about the observation which will take place for 30 minutes. She's sitting here. Dr. Harsh Vardhan is next in line. He too is now being told about the vaccination which will take place, the process. They have in fact, his wife has been asked to be very wary of any kind of symptoms that might occur. The nurses and the doctors here have already told her of some possibility of what could happen, slight fever, and if she feels any kind of discomfort, she should immediately tell the doctors and the nurses who are standing right behind her. So this is the process which is going on, and the nurse is now coming to the Union Health Minister, and he is being vaccinated at the moment. He too was told by the nurses the entire process. The vaccination drive is going on. He's being vaccinated at the moment. A doctor is standing right behind him. The nurse now vaccinating the Union Health Minister. Both he and his wife have been told about the entire process. The registration was done before the vaccine took place, and now the Union Health Minister has got his vaccine. Both of them will be under observation for the next 30 minutes. The nurses and the doctors here at the Delhi Lung Institute told them about the observation and have asked them to wait for the next 30 minutes. During these 30 minutes, they will be kept under observation and the doctors will check them for any symptoms.
All right, these are pictures coming in from Delhi by Union Health Minister.
The vaccination drive off. Yes, the pictures that you can see at the moment. The pictures coming in, the nurse explaining once again the entire process, also asking him if he's feeling any kind of discomfort. Dr. Harsh Vardhan at the moment smiling, and he told the nurse he doesn't feel any discomfort. Both he and his wife will now wait for the next 30 minutes and they will be under observation.
Right, these are pictures
the doctors
of...
once again explaining the process, asking Dr. Harsh Vardhan if he is feeling all right. The entire process being explained, the doctors asking Dr. Harsh Vardhan in case he feels any discomfort. At the moment, both he and his wife are under observation. Dr. Harsh Vardhan constantly speaking with the doctors. He in fact is now looking at his watch and looking at the time, and he will now be sitting here for the next 30 minutes. That's the time for the observation which has been kept. Both he and his wife are sitting at the Delhi Heart and Lung Institute. From what we understand, both of them have taken Covaxin. Both of them have taken Covaxin, and now Dr. Harsh Vardhan speaking with the doctor, telling him what he's feeling at the moment. His wife, however, gave a big thumbs up after the vaccination was done, and she doesn't feel any discomfort. Union Health Minister also looking at his watch, waiting for the next 30 minutes to pass, but no visible discomfort. He has been speaking with the doctors. The nurses too had told him about the entire process. The doctors once again had asked Dr. Harsh Vardhan in case he feels any discomfort. Sneha.
All right, these are pictures coming in from Delhi where Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan along with his wife Nutan have just taken the shot against COVID-19, and as per the procedure, they are waiting. They will be required to wait for 30 minutes for the nurses there to see if there are any symptoms or any side effects. Rather, side effects is what they will be looking at. If at all they're not feeling well, these are senior citizens. Both Dr. Harsh Vardhan and his wife are eligible to take the vaccine, the second phase of the vaccination drive, like all of those people in the country, about 27 crore of them. That's how this vaccination process has started. Registrations have also started in the country. So if you aren't, then if you aren't, you are not able to do a walk-in vaccination, you should register. And the way of doing it is via the Arogya Setu app. And the other way of doing it is through the cowin.gov.in URL, the browser, which is going to then help you register yourself as a beneficiary. Minimal details to be filled in, and it is going to be done in the sense that a day before the date that you choose for vaccination, you will be getting an SMS and you have to go to the vaccination site. Dr. Harsh Vardhan and his wife are taking this vaccine at a hospital in Delhi. Both of them are eligible, and he along with his wife have just taken the shot against COVID-19. This is at Delhi Heart and Lung Institute. These are pictures that are just coming in of the Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan getting the jab against COVID-19. Aishwarya continues to be with us. Aishwarya, just like Dr. Harsh Vardhan, you would expect the other political leaders also, many of them above the age of 60, a chunk of them actually above the age of 60, taking the vaccine. The government has said, many ministers like Ravi Shankar Prasad, for example, have come out and said that they will pay for it.
From what we understand at the moment, most of the ministers this week will definitely go and get themselves vaccinated. The government believes restoring faith in the vaccine is the need of the hour. And the visuals which you see now, smiling, Union Health Minister's wife, Nutan, standing there in the photo frame and smiling, giving a thumbs up, showing that she is not feeling any kind of discomfort. Dr. Harsh Vardhan too, standing right next to her. Both of them standing. There's a photo op which is going on. All this is taking place in the 30 minutes in which both of them will be kept under observation. Both of them are all smiles. Both of them are posing for the cameras. They are not feeling any discomfort, and these are the visuals which will restore the faith in the entire vaccination process, which is why we saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi also reaching aims at 7 a.m. yesterday morning. The pictures of Prime Minister Narendra Modi taking the vaccine have been a shot of, they boosted the vaccine drive, and now we see giving the Union Health Minister and his wife giving a big thumbs up. Both of them smiling and showing no visible symptoms of any kind of side effect. The doctors and the nurses are on the standby. They told both Dr. Harsh Vardhan and his wife of some symptoms which they could feel. They're sitting back. The 30 minutes are not yet over. They will be sitting here for the next 30 minutes because 30 minutes is the time which has been kept to keep all those people who are taking the vaccine under observation. Both of them are being monitored for any kind of symptoms. They were given very precise instructions on the entire process. They were also told to inform those doctors and nurses who are standing right there to let them know in case either of them feels any kind of discomfort. But these are the images which are definitely giving a big boost to the vaccination drive. We are seeing how in the past 24 hours, the number of vaccines given have increased, and both of them are now filling the forms, giving out their details once again. Let me also tell you one thing, Sneha, which is very important. The Union Minister has paid for the vaccine. He has paid 250 rupees. His wife has also paid 250 rupees for this vaccine, which is what you will have to pay if you go to a private hospital.
Absolutely.
But if you go to a government hospital, you will not have to shell out anything for this vaccine.
All right, Aishwarya, thanks for getting us those details. Dr. Harsh Vardhan paying for the vaccine then is also an ENT specialist, but is not a practicing doctor, so he chose to wait for his turn in the second phase of the vaccination drive. Meanwhile, my colleague Akshita Nandgopal explains us the vaccination process. Take a look.
As far as the vaccination process is concerned, the big step is that you have to register yourself if you want to get vaccinated. And there are two ways to do that. First is to register using your mobile phone. You can download the Arogya Setu app and there will be details that are sought, basic details like your name, age, sex. After that, you can go ahead and book your appointment. Remember that in one mobile, 4 appointments are allowed. So you and your family members can do it. Beyond 4, you'll have to use another phone. The other option is to register via the website. Now, how do you do this? Well, if you don't want to download the Arogya Setu app, you can go ahead and go to the website of www.covin.gov.in. Over there, you'll have to enter your mobile number as well as your Aadhaar number. Once you put in your mobile phone details, you will get an OTP. And once you put in the OTP in the website, your account is successfully created. Then you can fix an appointment at a vaccination center of your choice, whatever was closest to your residence, and you get your jab on the scheduled date. Again, there are slots available. You can pick which one is convenient for you.